Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, math teacher at KKI Schools. Our lesson today, multiplying decimals using algorithm. Let us start from here, step by step. Estimate, then find product. First of all, why we are estimating? Okay, we estimate to make sure our answer uh, is reasonable or not. If I want to estimate this actually for multiply 3 and 6/10, my dear students, okay, I will make this number, the second factor here, instead of 3.6 or 3 real and 60, it will be 3. It is 3 or 4. It is up to you, my dear student. If you make it 3, it is work. And if you make it 4, also it is work. But because it is, if you want to round it nearest whole number, it will be 4. So will I take 4? Okay, so 4 multiply 4. Instead of this, I want to multiply 4 multiply by 4, it is 16. If I write 12 teacher, it is okay, my dear student, doesn't matter. Okay, but remember that there are a good estimation and there are a bad estimation. So here the estimate is 16. Now if I want to multiply this, my dear student, and find the exact answer, I have to multiply 4 by 36. Teacher, what about the decimal point here? My dear student, we have to ignore it for a while, okay? I am coming back to to my decimal point. First of all, multiply this. As you learn, multiply one digit by two digit. So 4 multiply 6 equal, great, 24. It is equal 24, the 4 down and the 2 up. You know that? Okay, that's fine. 4 down and 2 up. And then 4 by 3, my dear student, equal, sorry, 4 by 3, yes, 12 plus 2 equal 14, yes. So I got here 144. Now I come back to the factors and check how many digits after the decimal point here. It is 1. In the second factor here, there is no decimal part, so I ignore it. So actually I have 1 digit after the decimal point. So I start counting from right to left. 1 digit I need to lift after the decimal point. So the answer is 14 and 14th. Now look to the estimation, your estimation here. It is 16 and here it is 14 and 14th. Is this make a sense for you? Yes. Okay, because if you put the decimal point here, for example, your answer will be 1 and 44, and it is far away from the estimation. So you have to revise your work. Okay, if you set it here at the end, okay, my dear student, it is 144 and it is far away from the estimation. Okay, so you have to revise your work again. Okay, so this is the answer for question number 1. Let us move to question number 2, my dear student. I have this factor, it is 4 and 35 hundredths multiplied by 4 tenths. Okay, first of all, let me estimate this. The 4 and 35, I will consider it 4, and and 4 tenths, I will keep it 4 tenths actually. Okay, if I estimate it nearest a whole number, it will be 0, and this is bad for me. Okay, now 4 multiply 4, it is 16. Okay, and 1 digit after the decimal, my dear students, so I will set the decimal point here. So it is about 1.6. This is my estimation, remember. Now, if I want to find the exact answer, I have to ignore the decimal point. So the first factor, it is 435. It is coming from here, my dear student. Okay. And the second factor, my dear student, is this. I will stop right at 0.4. I take the number only. So multiply by 4. Now, I do this multiplication. It is 1 digit by 3 digits. And you know how to multiply this, my dear student. The 4 will multiply by the 5. It is give 20. 0 down and 2 up. And the 4 also will multiply by 3. It will be 12 plus 2 equal 14. And finally, my dear student, 4 multiply 4 equals 16 plus 1 equals 17. So I got this product. Now we have to set the decimal point. From my estimation, I know where is the decimal point. Clearly it is here. But from my technique, okay, I have to count how many digits here after the decimal point. It is 1. And here, how many digits after the decimal point? It is 2. And 2 plus 1 equal 3. So I need to lift 3 digits after the decimal point, my dear student. 1 digit, 2 digits, 3 digits. Then I write the decimal point. So the decimal point will be here. And as you noted here, if you see here or if you look here, it is 1 and something. It is 1 and 74 halala, and here it is 1 and 60 halala, and they are close. So my solution is correct. So the answer here is 1 and 74 halala, my dear student. Okay, are you happy with this, my dear student? You got the point, how to multiply decimal. So my strategy to multiply the numbers or the factors normally, like here, my dear student, like here it is 7 multiplied 2. I multiply 7 by 2 equal, yes, it is 14. And count how many digits after the decimal in the first factor, 1. And here 1, so I need to lift 2 digits after the decimal, 1, 2 digits. And every time you have to count from this side, from right to left. Remember, 1, 2, then I write the decimal point. So it is 0.14. Okay, 0.14, or you can say 1400. Okay, so this is our strategy to multiply any decimal number, my dear student. So I will lift those equations for you, okay, and go to the practice here. Actually, he asked me to multiply 8 by 7 and 2400. I will take it beside here. I will not stick with him. I take it in my copybook. 724. I will not write the number with the decimal point and 8 down. And I start multiplying. 8 by 4 equals 32. 2 down and 32, yes. 2 down and 3 up. Then 8 multiplied 2, we done from this. 8 multiplied 2 equals 16 plus 3 equals 19. 9 down and 1 up. And 8 by 7, it is 56 plus 1, 57. So I write 57. I'm done from the multiplication. Now I'll come back to the factors and check how many digits. This is the decimal point here. And see 1, 2 digits after the decimal in the first factor. In the second factor here, I have no digits after. I have no decimal part also. So I have 2 digits after the decimal point. That means I have to count from this side 1 digit, 2 digits. I have to keep them after or at the right of the decimal point. Okay, my dear students, so what we have to write here, 57.9. Okay, my dear student, I hope you are happy with that and you get the full understanding. Okay, let us do this one. I'll multiply 1 and 2/10 multiply by 9500. Let us start. As we learn, my dear student, our strategy, what our deal here. Yes, we multiply two numbers without any decimal point. Now here we have 2 digits by 2 digits. Let us work. Actually, I know you know, okay? I know you know how to multiply them, but let us remind ourselves here. So I will start with the 2 here. The 2 will multiply by the 5 and then by the 9. Let us start. 2 by 9 equal, yes, 10. 0 down and 1 up. And 2 by 9 equal 18 plus 1, 19. I'm done from this. Now, then I move to the 10th place, sorry. But before I move, I have to write 0 under the 1's place. Now, 1 by 5 equal 5. And 1 by 9 equal 9. Then I will add them. 0 down, 14 here. So it is 1 plus 1 plus 9, it is 11. So I'm done from this. Now I'm coming back to my factors here and check this is the factors. I have to come back here and check how many digits I have after the decimal point. Remember, this is the decimal point and this is the decimal point. See, this is 1 digit, 2 digits in the first factor and 1 digit here, so the total is 3 digits. This give me information that I have to lift 3 digits here after the decimal point, but you have to make sure you are moved from the right to left in this way. So you count 3 digits, 1, 2, 3, then draw the decimal point here. Sorry. So we done. So the answer is 1 whole and 14 hundredth, or you can read it as 1 whole and 140 thousandth. Bravo. Now let us work here how I can multiply this. This is the first factor and this is the second factor. It is a whole number by decimal. I will take them here. By estimation, first of all, we have to multiply 100. I will make this 100. And I keep this 3. So the estimation is 300. Okay, my dear student, this is the estimation. Now, what about the exact answer? I will take this. I copy it without decimal point. 9807 and multiply 3. I do it here. Let us work. 3 by 7 give me 21, 1 down and 2 up. Now 3 by 0 equals 0 plus 2 equals 2. Now 3 by 8, 24. 4 down and 2 up. Last 3 by 9, 27, plus 2 equal 29. Now I come back here. I come back to the factors. Sorry, I keep this 300. And ask the first factor, how many digits after the decimal part, or in the decimal part? Teacher, I have 2 digits. And in the second factor, nothing. So 2 digits must lift after the decimal point here in this number. So my dear student, you have to count 2 digits from this side. Don't count from this side. If you count from this side, your answer is wrong. So the answer, the exact answer, 294 and 21 halala. So is it close from our estimation? Actually, yes. If you have 294 riyal and someone asks you, how much you have? You'll answer him, I have about 300 riyal or $300. Okay, my dear student, are you happy with this? I hope so. Now let us move here. It is 1.4 multiplied by 7/10. Okay, if I want to estimate this, actually I will make it, okay, 1.4 here multiply by 0.7. okay, I don't need to estimate actually, but my estimation will be like this. I will make this one, and let me do this little bit. I will make the estimation. Why? Because I have to check my exact answer is correct or not. So to make estimation easy, I will make this one and I will keep this as it is. So my estimation will be 0.7. Because 1 multiply anything, it's give the same thing. Now, my dear student, let us go and multiply 14 by 7 here. I will multiply 14 multiply by 7. So I take the factors without decimal point. Now 7 by 4, 28, 8 down, 2 up. And 7 by 1 equals 7 plus 2 equal 9. And we done. Now see, this is the product. Now I come back here to the factors and ask the first factor, how many digits after the decimal point? 1. Good. And the second factor, 1. So I have to lift 2 digits after the decimal point. So I start from the right side and count 1, 2, then I will write the decimal point like this. So it is 0.98. That means there is no whole number, or the whole number is 0. So the answer is 0.98. That means 0.98. Let me write it correctly. Okay, and here is 0.7. No, my dear student, it is 0.7. It is 0.70 also. Okay, so it is close from our estimation, because if you set the point here, if you write the point here, see, let me write it again. This is the product. If you put the decimal here and you are happy, I done. No, your answer here is far away from the estimation. 9 riyal and 80 halala. It is far away from 70 halala. Yes, so you have to reject this answer and fix your work. Okay, my dear student, thank you for watching, and I hope you get all the benefit from me. This is Muhammad Khair, and goodbye, and see you in the next video.